Hello and welcome to another episode of the Patriot Brothers. I'm your producer, host, and brother Zachary Smouse, and with me are your Patriot brothers, the Appalachian Reaper and the Conservative Patriot. Before I open up the panel, I just want to express something. I'm sorry, but if someone in the community has a problem with another person, please go to that person and deal with the issue. I understand that there's hack bots and stuff popping up in lives, but please don't let it tear us apart. There was some stuff that happened today through lives and I didn't like what I was seeing. We need to stick together no matter what.
Good. Well said, Zach. I don't know what happened with those live streams, but yeah, you're right. Definitely stay united.
That's right. I don't know what happened he's talking about neither, but we do need to stick together. Right now, we are all we got.
Hey, Lake. How you doing, Lake? We got Gary Christ, we got Edward, Dalek, Legit Empire Gaming.
You got anything for us today, TCP?
Not at the moment.
But well, if you want to just take your time or whatever, getting what you want to get together. Pillsbury Doe, white privilege.
I know I'm going to cover a lot about the January 6th stuff.
I've heard a little bit about that. I know
I got a lot of information. But
they're trying to prosecute.
Yeah, they already got 500 something Patriots in custody. I mean, in indictments. I looked at the whole thing. All the charges are freaking leftist lies. Like, I'm looking at them all. I'm like, they didn't do any of that. It's like, what? Well, that's what they do. They fabricate evidence to indict people. That's what they do.
I personally think that what was done on January 6th was done in a federal building. Those people should be okay. That's our property.
That's the people's house. We pay for that.
We pay for it.
And now it's all freaking boarded up. I mean, that's stuff. For what?
If they want to prosecute people, they need to prosecute the people that are looting, robbing, stealing, and ripping buildings apart in the West and Midwest.
Yes.
Because, I mean, honestly,
that
was our chance.
According to Director Ray, the rest of these people, I'm like, no, you're not. You have you're letting them run free.
That was
and we all know. We all know Camel Toe was bailing them out.
100%, that was set up.
Yeah, it was a false flag psyop by the FBI.
The cops were doing this number, saying, "Come here, come on," and then whenever it got
if you ever look up a YouTuber, his name is Bobby Powell. He has the exact footage of what actually happened that day. And he can tell you that there was two gentlemen. There's one holding the door, says, hold the line, yelled, hold the line. And then there's one near the broken window, literally taking the freaking window out of the window and then provoking people to go in. Those are two federal agents.
Yeah.
You should check out Bobby Powell's channel. He has awesome stuff.
I'll check it out. I got some intel on Arizona. I seen earlier somebody posted something in another chat. I seen online today that the Arizona National Guard is surrounding the audit building.
I heard that too.
And the DOJ is trying to get in. They're trying to stop it.
Be very, very clear that Senator, that the way that's airport, that was a Air Force pilot. It said, if you come here, you will be arrested. They're not playing. That's why I think they try anything, they're gonna put them away.
She definitely is a strong woman, but let's just hope and pray that it all goes well, because we're talking about federal agents. I mean, they think they can do whatever they want.
No, it's up to the state legislature. The DOJ has no jurisdiction and interfere in any election.
Oh, I know that. You know that.
Zero.
But they think they do. So. But some more intel I seen earlier today is hold on, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Trump has the Durham, the investigation on his desk, the file for Durham.
Does he?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And somebody said that it's still an ongoing investigation, but I don't know why.
It's a slow process. I mean, it can't just happen just like that, I know everybody's fucking pissed off and like, hey, wait there. He has to look at everything. Like, who was involved in spying on his campaign, which you already know who was, but you know what I mean? All right, guys, the panel is open. Come speak your mind. Oh, go ahead.
I did see I lost my train of thought again. It was something about what you were talking about. Anyway,
they'll come back to you.
There were Marines at the White House today. I don't know what they were doing. They were in their dress blues, looked like they were there for a ceremony. I don't know. I don't know what kind of ceremony they would have there today, but they were there.
There's a lot of stuff going on there that we just don't know about. All we could do is speculate.
Yeah, and
that's
some people speculate and push this and push that because they think that's what it might be. I'll speculate, but I'm not going to act like I know what's going on. Hey, legit.
Nobody really knows. You know what I mean? Ooh, I love those flags. Sweet.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
What's happening, guys?
Just try to make sense of this clown show where Dan went through right now.
It's definitely a clown show. Yeah, I heard there were 16 or 19 states that are auditing, including Oregon.
Yeah, Washington State, Colorado, I know Arizona, I know South Carolina, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I don't know what the other ones are though. It's going to come to a nationwide audit, and then they're going to find a lot of stuff everywhere. I think it should happen. All 50 states are probably going to do it.
I think that when the Arizona hits, which should be within a couple days now, I think that it will turn the world inside out.
Interesting.
And if they try to stop this on the last couple of weeks of doing it too, they're getting worse and worse.
Twice they tried.
Yeah. Maybe that's better, and I can only hear one of me now.
Oh boy.
I was getting pretty confused there for a minute. I'm like, who the hell is even talking? This is nuts. I think I had YouTube still open in the background.
I do that all the time.
Oh,
Yeah. We all make
Well.
that mistake.
Yeah, I've known to do it too.
glad to see you're still
Yeah.
on, Zach. I was pretty worried.
Yeah, you got,
I was pretty worried.
you got a strike not too long ago.
Are we up to now?
I think there's only one.
Just
That's
one?
it.
All right. All right. Good. Wow. That's crazy,
Did you-
man. I can't believe they.
Did you see everything that we put on Front Street last week or the other day?
No.
I'm asking legit if he seen the stream we done 2 days ago.
They quit
Oh,
sending
sorry.
me any notifications whatsoever about anything to do with the Patriot Brothers, and I was locked out of my account for a couple of days. I don't know what the hell for, and then all of a sudden I was able to get back in. So I've been gone essentially for at least a week. So
I think they've been
I
purging
see nothing.
accounts again. Jackasses.
Yeah, I have no idea what was going on. No clue. None whatsoever. You know, the videos that I've actually posted were about a fucking video game. So I don't know. Sorry for my
People post
language
video
on that,
game.
but
People,
really,
yeah.
it was all about a video game. That's legit Empire Gaming, right? And so I don't know. I don't understand. I didn't post anything. I don't know if maybe it was something I said on somebody's channel or what. I'm clueless. I have no idea. And then all of a sudden today, I'm able to get back on, and I'm like, hey, all right, cool. And I see you guys are getting ready to stream in like 5 minutes. I'm like, I am on that now. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, dude. No clue whatsoever.
Yeah, they've been purging like crazy from what I hear.
Yeah, YouTube is just they're
communists. That's what they are. They're freaking communists.
oh yeah, and it's totally ridiculous. I have no idea how they can get away with all this stuff. No idea. We're supposed to be a country of free speech. Well,
because of that Section 230. That's why they get away with it.
Yeah.
It allows them to do whatever the hell they want, and they do whatever the hell they want.
Has anybody seen where Texas is trying to remove itself from the Union?
Texas? I haven't heard about Texas trying to remove it. I know California was for a long time. I just assume they break off and float away, but nothing against the Patriots in California, but that's kind of a pretty terrible place to be living, if you ask me.
Yeah, right now, especially with that freaking comedy as their governor, idiot Newsom.
Man, if they get
people,
it's all over.
Yeah, I don't.
Or whatever he calls himself these days, I don't know.
I know another Navy vet that's running for governor. He sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I forgot his name now. I know he's running, so I hope he wins.
I'll keep my fingers crossed and have prayers about me.
If somebody has balls, that's somebody's fucking,
The main thing is, as people now, knowing what we know, if somebody gets in there, he's been gone for a minute. If somebody gets in there that we see is going to be a rhino, we need to get rid of him. I mean, like,
yeah. I got a rhino for a governor here. He keeps moving the frickin' goalpost. He just did it again.
We got to stop playing games with them. I I mean, I emailed my senators, governor, they're all Republican, but I emailed them and told them that if they didn't do their job and fall in line with Texas and Florida, that we would make sure we got rid of them. That's what I told them. I don't care. I'll tell them what I think.
Hey, Susanna. How you doing? Oh, we lost Legit and Zach. Oh, boy.
Zach should be coming back. He normally don't go that long. Hello, God's Nut. Yes, Steve, both of my Republican senators and Republican congressmen know me. 'Cause I told them we get rid of them. I mean, I send them messages about everything that gets passed, telling them we'll get rid of them if they don't do the right thing.
That's right.
Kay just reappeared again.
It's way the right direction. Yeah, I think he's staying in Hollywood. That's what I think.
You see Mike A's comment?
Exactly, Mike. This week we learned the FBI was involved with the January 6th insurrection. We could add that the JFK, the OKC bombing, the Boston Marathon bombing. Yes.
That's how I
you
feel.
hit it right.
Yeah. I was just telling Steve I feel the same way he does.
Hey, welcome back, guys. I like Mike A's comment.
Welcome back, Zach. What'd you do? Go get in the shower real quick?
That's right. You drinking that whiskey again?
You had to go get a cold shower.
He's like, damn you.
Oh,
Pick it on me.
I'm back on again.
Yeah.
How do you mute this?
I always just close out my YouTube because you can look
Oh, you
at
got
it.
that to the bottom there?
All
Go
right.
to the bottom. Oh, there you
Damn. Man, some days are better than others. That's the way it is, you know.
I really like Mike's comment here.
Go ahead,
This
Zach.
week we learned the FBI.
Never
Go ahead,
mind.
buddy. Oh.
My electricity should be.
Your
Really?
electricity went off? You gotta talk it over your house, Zach.
You got bad weather in your area?
Looks like the sun's shining.
Ah, that's strange. Why the hell would it be going off?
They flew that big spy plane over his house and shut the power off. We're going to get this little butthole. Always streaming on YouTube. That's exactly what I say, Dalek. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And of course, Director Ray's, covering his ass because he was asked at the hearing why they haven't prosecuted Antifa and Black Lives Matter because they're going to be prosecuted. Bullshit! You're such a freaking pathological liar, Ray. Hey, Deez.
It's always something. I know that it's got to get worse before it gets better, I guess.
Yeah,
How bad can it get, though?
It can get really bad.
That's the point, right? How bad is it gonna get? That's
None of us know.
I just keep looking. Maybe this is the end of it. Maybe this is the end of it. And no, it keeps getting worse and worse. Where is the bottom at?
I think the bottom. We're not even really suffering yet. I think we'll have to do some suffering before it gets better. Personally, myself, that's what I think.
So you're looking at it on a biblical basis?
No, not really. I mean, I am, but not. I believe in God and stuff, but I just don't see
I
us
think he's
gaining back power quickly.
Well,
I think he's
agree
showing
with that.
us. I think he's showing us, how bad things could get. I mean, are getting.
What's your thoughts on it, Patriot? How far down this hole of garbage do you think we're going to get?
Yeah, time will tell. I mean, damn it! I dropped my freaking snap. Shit. Oh well, that's the way. But I just have to keep. All you have to do is keep exposing. That's what they hate the most.
Hey, we're patient, Kay. Don't worry.
We have to keep exposing these treasonous rat bastards. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Zach's going to post the StreamYard link 25 times, trying to get Kay in here.
All right. She'll be in here in about, I don't know, probably a half hour. I shouldn't say that. Man, I shouldn't say that.
Sometimes she has a little issues with her internet sometimes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Turn around, wipe.
What do you think, Zach? You got some opinion on all this nonsense that's going on? I'm sure you do. I know it's going to take you a minute to come up with the exact wording that you got going on and type it all out, but man, I'd love to hear what you have to say about it, because everything you've always said has been right on point. Right on point.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's really small.
Hey, Lemmy.
Lemmy. All right.
Hey, brothers.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing?
He muted again.
Well, I might have had to do something.
But we all got to go and do something every once in a while.
Yeah, we've only seen the tip of the iceberg as far as how bad things are going to get.
You think they're going to get a lot worse before we see any ray of sunshine at the end of the tunnel?
Uh-oh, I did it again.
I'm not sure what you did, but okay.
I didn't mute YouTube.
Oh, yeah, so you got double streams going on.
Echoes
and delays. Yeah. I did the same thing at the beginning of the show.
I know, I watched. It's like monkey see, monkey do.
There you go. There you go. Every once in a while, that's how stuff works.
By no means am I trying to fearmonger when I say that I think it'll get worse. But, man, everybody has been so blind for so long, and we're going to have to pay for that.
Yeah. called gas prices because we got Mr. Potato Head, who is canceled from culture, now as president.
Yeah, you see that they passed Juneteenth as now a national freaking holiday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, yeah.
What a fucking dumbass.
Sometimes this shit's driving me just absolutely nuts.
I can't wait to hear what Rex got to say.
Oh, he's got to go on, let me tell you.
I feel bad for a lot of the country right now who's paying absurd just absolutely absurd prices for gas.
Yeah.
You know, we're here in this ridiculous democratic.
Terry, I agree with you. Prayer is very powerful, and God does protect His own. But you know, in the First World War, the Civil War, whenever we fought England to make this its own country,
Big experience right now, boy. Very good.
Things can get real bad before they get better. We just don't know yet how bad they're going to get.
I'm pretty fortunate here in this ridiculous state of Michigan that I'm only paying $3.15 a gallon for gas right now.
Surprisingly, the gas here has been stuck at $2.85.
Wow, that's very surprising. You know, that's last year this time prices for us. You know, actually no, we were paying $2.35 this time last year.
I think the lowest
was near election time, but
yeah, before Trump was out, gas was like $1.49.
Wow. I think the lowest we've seen was $1.99.
Not me, it was 87 cents.
Yeah. That was back in the day.
Yeah, but then there was a oil shortage, a gas shortage, and then there were lines outside of gas stations, and you could only get gas on certain days.
My dad told me.
That's where we're going to today, but it's going to be $4, $5, $7 a gallon. You know.
My dad used to work at my uncle's station down the road. And he told me a story about that. So there'd be fucking cars for miles trying to get gas. It was fucking nuts, he said.
I was sitting in the back of the station wagon watching my parents deal with it. It wasn't me dealing with it. I was just a kid.
Right. Yeah, you know. You're like, you don't know what the hell's going on, so it's like, okay.
I'm pretty sure Zach knows what's going on.
Ooh.
Go ahead, buddy. What a rap.
I think that it's sad that we live in a society that is stuck on whining and crying about their feelings rather than being human beings.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my shirt again.
What is it?
Yeah, I should have got my other one on.
My rights don't end where your feelings begin.
Oh, I like that. Yes. I remember that shirt.
I don't need to belly dance for you all again, do I?
No.
Well, you know, I'm only 41, so it's been since like 96 or so since, you know, I had my license. But back when I was still able to drive, you know, back in the day when I first got my license, I think gas was $1.01. And that was pretty steady for a long time. And there was a radio station that would go around and take over a gas station for a day. And it was 89X was the name of the station. And so they dropped the price of that gas station to 89 cents for a gallon. For the whole day. It doesn't matter how many gallons you got. It was 89 cents a gallon. And I think that was probably the lowest I have ever seen it.
I think the most affected areas are ones that live near the Colonial Pipeline. I think that's the ones that can hit the hardest right now.
Yeah.
Arizona AZ infidel. We all know what's going on. A lot of this stuff is happening because they're getting away with it.
False flags. Yes.
Not only are
They're
they getting
already
away with
talking
it,
about any false
They're
flag.
I think
they're
some
very
of
good
it.
at the stage of doing false flags. When they don't get their way, that's what they do. That's how they
Well,
retaliate.
you can't really call these false flags because they're not. Not everybody knows about the shootings that are going on. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like there's so many. There's one that happened just today with some kid shooting 2 people. I mean,
Well, we
it's
didn't
every
have
day.
much of this going on. We didn't have much of this going on in the President Trump's presidency. That I can tell you. Every time a Democrat gets in, they skyrocket.
What I'm saying is some of it's set up stuff. Some of it's because they're getting away with it. I seen
Yep.
videos of them going through Walgreens, stuffing bags
Totally
full,
set up.
walking out the door.
Oh, I saw that. I'm like, wow.
They're making theft charges where it has to be over $700, I think, before the store can charge you.
Oh, that's in California, right?
That's incredible.
I've seen videos where
New York too.
weapons
Yeah,
are dropped off in alleys in like Chicago and Philadelphia, and they're semi-automatic and automatic weapons that are just dropped off on pallets in the alleys for criminals to pick up. And that's what Democrats are doing to cause more gun violence in inner cities where Democrats run them and they don't prosecute. They want to cause more death and violence by giving away free guns.
They want to.
These people are insane.
There go.
You're correct.
So let me. I happen to notice that you have your flag in the same position that I've got mine in. Only mine's hanging vertical and yours is horizontal.
Yeah, and I got Trump right there.
Yeah, well, your flag is backwards though.
I know, because we're in a backwards country.
The camera.
All right, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I know it's backwards.
Mine.
I have 2 of them. There's one over here. If I move this, I don't know if it'll fall off. No, it's gonna fall off. But I have one over here. It's backwards too, and hanging because I feel like I'm not in the country that I chose to, be a part of. That I joined the military for a freaking reason. I love this country, and this isn't my country anymore. It's not my country anymore.
I'm feeling the same way, brother. I'm feeling the same way. I just happened to notice that you had that backwards. I set mine up backwards on purpose in case anybody had question behind it. I got my Don't Tread on Me flag, and I got my 1776 George Washington speech flag, and then my American flag behind me, but my American flag is reversed for a reason.
Fuzzit Fork has a very good point. If the whole of America would stand up, it would end. It would not end with live streams talking about it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Bingo. How that's sums it up right there. Everybody would stand up and raise up.
And I'll lighten up the mood a little bit. Any idea how many minutes it's been for K yet?
Let's go like 5.
I'm sorry.
You guys were talking about flags. I want to show you guys something that makes me sick. I was at I went out the other day for the first time in a while and went shopping, and they had these flags, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you why I don't like it. I'm not worried about 2024. I'm worried about 2020, but I'll show you this flag.
Oh yeah. I got one that says 2020 on it.
You know what? He's coming back in 2021. He's coming back. The recounts are going to make it happen. And, you know, I'm not sitting idly by. It's going to happen.
I can't do 2024. This has to happen before 2024.
Next month.
Exactly.
Let's bring Trump back July 4th. Be like, victory.
I wasn't even going to buy it.
He is going to come back. He is going to come back this year, but some people are saying August, a little bit before, after that. Nobody knows.
Go ahead.
Be like October, be trick or treat. Here I am. Boom. Trump.
True that.
Oh, there's Carl.
Hey, Carl.
But
he lives in Massachusetts too, but like me.
I can't do 2024. The only reason I bought that shirt because it actually says
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
That's why I bought that flag, because it actually says "fuck your feelings" on it.
Gotcha.
I couldn't get one that actually said "fuck" on it. I had to get that one, but
yeah, I don't know why they censor that. It's so ridiculous.
Everything is censored these days.
True.
Everything. They're going to censor this because a couple of us said "fuck."
I'm going to say Joe and the Ho gotta go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You seen that one with the AR-15 and the 6
tough for us
shooters
Patriots.
and the autos? Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. All right, it's up to us Patriots to save this country. And we're already doing it.
Yeah.
We're standing up, demanding these audits. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop it.
You're here. I'm glad you made it.
Carl's got a point there, though. There's no 2024 until they fix 2020.
You're correct. You're correct, Carl. Yep.
That's what I said. I can't deal with 2024. It has to be.
We got to fix what happened first.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Everybody's doing their part. I'll tell you what, Patriots around this country are not having it. They're saying they're not accepting us. And then you got the idiot freaking liberals saying, "Oh, well, you guys just need to get over it." Well, what the hell you guys been doing for the last 4 freaking years? Pissing them out and burning shit down. You don't see us doing that. We peacefully protest because we know what happened. We don't see us burning buildings down or throwing temper tantrums or any of that other crap.
Hey, Carl.
I'm here. I'm back.
Welcome back, Carl. How you doing?
I'm okay. Got back to exercise today. I hadn't done exercising for about 3 days, and I'm feeling it right now.
Oh, that's good.
I can't.
Got to get back into the regimen, man.
It's like I'm not looking at I can't find out where the camera is. Every time, I guess I need to look back. I'm never looking at the right spot.
There's a little.
Carl, I feel bad. I got mine set off.
Carl, you got it wrong. You're always looking at the right spot. You just got to interact. That's it. Always looking at the right spot.
Okay.
As long as you're here, you're at the right spot.
Edward, I kind of agree with you, but eventually we're going to have to stop doing this. I mean, if something doesn't change with this audition stuff, we will have to do something. We can't just sit idly by and let our country get taken over. I'm not going to. Are you going to?
No.
I've been holding myself back for years. I wanted to do something over 20 years ago. And I almost did do something which would have probably ended me because of I found out some stuff about Clinton, when Bill Clinton was president, and I was considering doing something then. I'm glad I guess I'm glad I didn't do it. Maybe I should have. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll with these motherfuckers.
Well, you're here with us today because you didn't.
So true. So true, Kelly.
Yeah.
So true.
Well, I didn't want whatever I might have done to hurt the rest of my family.
Right.
Which is why I didn't do anything in the first place. Because I found out some stuff about Clinton, what he did to some kids down in Arkansas, and I found that out like over 20 years ago. And
wait! Don't forget Waco, Texas, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you know, I saw that stuff happening, and I just wasn't sure about any of it, you know, and that's the thing, we've been lied to so much that we can't be sure about anything. We're in a shitty situation, I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say that
big time.
I don't agree with people just going out and going ballistic on them, because you really won't. You won't accomplish.
No. That's why I didn't do it in the first place. If I thought it was going to actually do any good, I would have done it.
Right.
Because I don't miss.
Yeah. Yes, DLive. There's actually the first row is supposed to be in Ohio next Saturday at 1. RSPL's got covered at around 1:00 p.m.
Where in Ohio? I'm in Ohio.
Shit.
Columbus, Youngstown,
No. Hold on.
Cleveland, Lodi, Sandusky, Canton.
Hold on.
Let's just keep saying names.
There's 88 counties. I don't know how many cities. Let me look it up on Google.
1,526. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, how much bacon do you want on your bacon cheeseburger?
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
Oh, yeah. It's in Willington, Ohio.
Wellington.
Wellington, Ohio. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That's this Saturday, but the following
You're
Saturday.
from Ohio and you don't even know where the hell Wellington is.
There's 88 counties, man. That's like 1,000 cities.
Oh, come on, man.
There's a cemetery there. I can see that from Google Maps. Oh, it's northeast of Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's right, Mike.
Yeah.
The
Okay, I got family down there. I've never heard.
Found dead on the tracks is what was setting me off.
Well, that's Clinton County History Center. Is there the Clinton County History Center, because it's in Clinton County, not Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how much of what I said you guys heard, but
Nothing.
Zero.
I was saying that I don't think one person should go out and risk their life to try to fight these people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to keep doing what we're doing, gathering groups, and find out who's going to be our brother, who's going to stand next to us whenever, who's ready to do the same thing I'm ready to do.
Yeah, that's right. We're stronger together than we are alone. And a perfect example of that is the guy from the Pizzagate thing, where he went to the pizza place in D.C. and started shooting it up. That's a perfect example of somebody that went off the rails on their own, and they used that shit against the people that might have actually been able to make a difference.
Yeah, it was probably the gun's fault.
You're right.
Oh no, it's probably Browning or
Yeah, that's how I always play the
Colt,
guns. It's never the person that's shooting it.
Yeah, guns kill people. People don't kill people.
My gun's sitting over there and it's not killing anybody. It's a nice one. It just sits there and just does nothing.
Yeah, because
every once in a while mine goes off, but never towards anybody.
People here don't understand why the Second Amendment was made, because the forefathers knew that every American head should have a right to own a firearm.
Yeah.
And for the government not to overstep their bounds. So that's what they're doing.
I love it. I love it. 1 more minute from Kay, huh? Okay.
What's it been like?
Should we keep sessions down to the fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, man. I like the new profile picture, though. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she first did this.
Oh, wow. Was that on my end or somebody else's?
What happened?
I think it was Patriot breaking up.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it wasn't just me. All right. We're good.
My headphones do that sometimes. I don't know why.
I'm thinking about changing my profile pic because, you know, I might be offensive or something.
Mine's actually the eagle off of I think it's $1 bill. I don't know for sure. It might have been $100 bill I took a picture of, but mine's on currency. My profile pic. Under a, I don't know if it was 10 power or what the hell it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, my profile picture's currency, which kind of seems a little mundane these days. I don't know, I made that a long time ago. I thought it was kind of cool at the time, and yeah.
And Mike Gay said something interesting.
Oh, what did he say? Sorry,
it's at the bottom of the screen, but yeah, the ATF, they're horrible. They're corrupt. They're part of the deep state.
Mm-hmm.
It's a federal asset.
It begins with ass.
You got that right.
Yeah, I've heard all that stuff before. It's true. Those motherfuckers, they've been setting us up right along. Set up in a lie. Set ups followed by lies. That's how they operate.
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
I'm gonna post my.
It's you, right? It's you.
It's Reaper.
Richard. My bad.
Richard. Reaper.
Reaper. Okay.
I'm gonna post my number in the private chat or my email, so you can get a hold of me and I can show you the videos I got of my archery stuff. You said you wanted to look at it last week and I forgot.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually gonna get back into fishing. I don't know if I could handle a bow. I got like nerve damage in both arms.
Archery. So are you talking longbow or are you talking compound or a crossbow?
I can do all three. I mean, but I prefer a compound bow.
Yeah. I've got oh my damn Lord. I don't remember what brand I got now.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few myself, but
originally I had a Dart, and then I bought a PSE, and I didn't like the PSE at all. I traded that back in for I don't know, some weird name that was supposed to be new on the market that a guy that I rough with talked me into that was double the price. I couldn't shoot anything with that bow, and then I ended up with what I have now. It's not a bear. It's a I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah,
the name of it
remote.
now.
He called me Richard. What's short for Richard?
Don't mind me. I'm taking shots.
Okay.
Anybody's wondering.
But to touch on art, I don't really like talking about it so much because I do it constantly. But I nerd out on the hunting gear now more than I do the archery stuff. I've got like 5 bows in the house right now.
Yeah, I just got the one. I really wanted to get into bow hunting a lot more than I have in the past. But man, you know, I work with a guy. He's got like $3,000 into a bow. How in the world do you have $3,000 into a bow?
I would never
Seriously,
do that.
it's sticks and strings, man. Like what?
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I mean, even the cheaper ones are outrageous, but I'm fortunate enough that I get free stuff right now, but I'm about to stop because I'm tired of doing for the companies.
What?
Because it gives you an obligation.
Yep.
What's the brand that you're dealing with?
First one's always free.
Last year I dealt with Martin, but this year I switched to a new bow that was on the market. They're actually sold on Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah, they're good bows too. It's at, be honest with you, I've had PSEs, I've had Hoyts, I've had every bow you could think of, really. I've got Matthews in here right now, but the bow I got from them, which is Sanlita Archery.
Oh, nice.
It is the best bow I've ever drawn back.
Nice. Haven't heard of those ones yet, but
they're cheap too.
Really?
Yeah, like $200.
Wow. Well, you sparked my memory, and it's a Martin that I have. That's what I've
Martin's
got.
been around forever, but they just rebuilt their company a couple of years ago, and stuff went downhill.
Mine's at least 7 years old now. My Martin is.
That's probably one of the good ones.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought it right before my divorce, and I went out for 2 seasons with it. The year that I got a divorce and the year after the divorce was finalized. That was my I don't know what you call that. My gift to myself because I got out of that relationship. So yeah, it's a Martin. My old man still has a Darton somewhere. I don't know if it's any good anymore or not. He's actually he's running a crossbow now, and man, I wish I could remember stuff because you know it's getting late. Christ, it's 9:47 for me right now. I get up 3:50 a.m. every day, so it sucks. But yeah, he's running a crossbow. He's 68 years old, so you know what do you want out of him? But as far as I know, they're crazy accurate. I don't know. I seem like I'm cheating if I use a crossbow. I'd rather have my regular bow. I wanted to do longbow for a long time.
I feel the same.
You know,
same here, my dad.
I feel the exact same thing.
Yeah. A lot of people feel that way.
I was going to say, though, Martin went out of business 3 years ago now.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they went out of business. The only person that has anything that resembles Darton, do you remember?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Now I forget.
I wish I wish I could remember if I knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did post a stupid video, but I'm sorry about that.
Your recipe for 2020.
Yeah, it's chocolate salty balls.
Is that your karaoke song again?
Yeah, I can't help it. I can't help it. I have three likes and
We
like
love you though, Lynn.
310 views.
Look,
I'm
Steve,
like
it's the way
awesome. I got to do more karaoke. I actually bought a website called thekaraokecook.com. So I got to cook while I sing now. This is going to be crazy.
Oh, what? That's interesting.
Yeah. How do you hold the phone so you can see the lyrics while you're using a spatula?
You gotta get a setup like you got going on for here. You know.
That's some complicated karaoke.
I got a camera on top of my lap or my, what do you call this? My monitor. That's it. That's all I got. And a wall with some nails in it and some stuff hanging from it.
I got
I'm a simple kind of man.
I'm on a pretty high-end PC that I don't know. Usually I'd just be on my phone or my tablet or something, but I don't know, the way that Google is now. I don't trust Samsung. I don't trust Google. I don't trust anybody. I don't even trust the desktop PC I'm on right now, and I'd probably rather be on my laptop, but I know it's not charged up right now, and so I'm on my desktop instead, which if I can take I don't know, you probably can't see it, but
yeah, InfoWars. Yes, I've got that on mine. Classic firearms, some other stuff.
That's my PC. Well, if I turn that light on,
that's your fan with a little glowy light on it.
You could probably see it better. That's my PC. But yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I can't open mine from this side because I turned the lights towards the wall so they don't bother me. I got a Frankenstein.
Nice.
Mine's this big. I got to move my hands up and down to put it in the screen.
Well, like I said, I have a laptop that's almost 10 years old that I'd rather be on because there's less shit on it. I don't have to deal with any problems with it. You know, but it's under a different username also. It's my old accounts that I had. And if I come up here as something other than legit, you guys might not know who I am. Because I've been up here as legit before. Zach would know me as legit and recognize me. Yeah, see? So, you know, I come up here as, you know, Mikado Camper, you're not going to know what the hell's going on. So, that's just the way it is. I don't know.
I might show up as Kevin Bacon Cheeseburger.
Hey, whatever you show up as is cool. We'll still recognize you.
Yeah, well, that's one of my Facebook pages.
When I tell people I've never had a computer, they look at me with total disbelief.
Zach, that's awesome.
Zach just said I'm number one.
That's right. So how many minutes do you think it's been since Kay said 1 minute, I swear?
There she is.
Oh, there she is.
Nice
You
to
doing,
see you, Kay.
sweetheart?
Thanks for showing up.
I'm all right.
We're in trouble.
I'm sorry. I've been trying to look for some paint so that I could paint this dresser before we brought it in, but not having any damn luck. I think for sure paint for like touch-up paint for the house, at least to just cover these, but it's okay. It just gives me another reason to go tomorrow. What's that?
How's the gold panning doing?
Good. Actually, you know, the other day we actually went along the cliffside. Did you bring me a beer? Oh, you're the bestest. I'll be out there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute, okay?
How do I get one of those? Can you bring me a beer?
One of the minions? Right. I want one too. Of course, I don't drink anymore, but.
I'll take another beer first thing in the morning.
Turn. Let him finish what he's watching, and then it's your turn.
Are you ready for this, Zach? This weekend?
Oh, he's ready.
Hey, out, guys.
You can bet Zach's ready.
Oh,
Yeah, he's definitely ready.
Awesome.
I've heard about it for 3 days.
I'm excited. So I'm trying to think, Zach, it might be, I don't know how you feel about it, but Sunday after, like, I don't know exactly what you have. Sunday is Father's Day. I was thinking, okay, we could either do, so tomorrow's just freaking already.
Tomorrow's Friday.
What do you think about Sunday day? Unless you have plans with your dad. And I will call you later so that I can talk to your dad and everything. Well, what do you think about Sunday evening, staying the night, and then we can go to Pagosa on Monday? We'll go sit in the hippie dip and maybe go fishing up at Echo.
And Wilmington's the 19th. Wilmington, Ohio is the 19th.
Bill?
No, it's on the 26th.
26th. Oh, okay, good. I got a week.
What you fishing for, Kay?
I got a friend who is gonna come up and show you guys his bow. So hold on, he made this bow. Oh, dang it!
Uh-oh.
I don't know what he's doing. Hold on. Copying the StreamYard link.
43 thumbs up. All right.
If I had to pull my bows out, we'd be here all night.
He made this bow out of a cross country.
He did what, Kay?
He made. Please shut that door, please. Walk.
Anything else I pull out, I'd be afraid that they'd come after me for it. I mean, they're all right here, right on the other side of that.
Jesus. Okay, sorry. Cannot fucking hear my own thoughts.
Join the club.
Yeah. You guys have to stand right by the door. Go play.
Fantastic.
Louder.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So he actually made this bow out of a cross-country ski. It's got about 30 foot-pound pull on it. But I mean, he's incredibly talented. He's does leather work and metal work, all kinds of shit. So I just sent him the StreamYard link. I think he's having a hard time even logging into the YouTube. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to get up there or not.
Hopefully he can get on.
See, and I can't show my pew. He can show his bow, but I can't show my pew.
There's only
Why
about
is that?
20 of them in here.
Why is that?
YouTube
I need
page
a
Pew
magnifying
Pews.
glass just to
I've shown mine on it plenty of times.
Well,
But
I
again,
have to go across the room to get mine. I'm number one again. Thanks, Reaper.
Zach was doing it first.
Oh, sorry, Zach. I got a lazy eye.
What was that?
What?
Trying to get all this stuff organized. It's impossible. We'll be putting up all kinds of shelves over, rearranging.
Well, this is the first time in like weeks I've had stable internet.
I'm not getting in the closet to get the rest of them. I'll just...
Usually I get kicked out of StreamYard like 5 times. That's been pretty good.
I tried to go live the other night through StreamYard and I couldn't even start it. And they emailed me like, "Hey, what's the matter?" And I'm like, "You."
I finally figured out how to use it today.
Yeah.
Maybe they had bugs on their end. Maybe they did fix it. Who knows?
I hate bed bugs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's why I have a can of bed bug spray.
I'm gonna kick him out of that room too and push him one more room further. Hold on, I'll be back.
Oh, look at that beauty.
Legit was gone whenever I pulled all, well, 3 of mine out.
Yeah, I got a 3. It's 3 inches.
I don't know if you guys seen it, but I let the door slip.
Oh, excuse me. Ooh.
Mine's one of them short riser bows.
Yeah, you can tell that.
They called it a turkey bow when I bought it.
I could probably use this.
Now
I could probably use this.
Short.
It might work. I don't know.
It's a long enough.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
All you gotta do is change that cam, and you can do all kinds of different draw links.
This is a bear that I got. I'm rebuilding it right now, but I'll show you that San Lita because they're really good bows, believe it or not. You can tell that.
You said they're like $200 on Amazon?
Yeah.
What kind of draw weight you got out of them? 75 pounds, 60 pounds,
70. They're all maxed out at 70 now. There's only one company that makes them over 70. And that is Hoyt.
Since we're doing show and tell, I'll whip mine out.
Guy I work with has one that's maxed out like 85, man. And it's not a Hoyt, it's something else.
I got a sheet.
Matthews, maybe?
Let's see if you can see that. See that?
I don't think it's a Matthews either.
That was made for me by Alpha Omega Survival Supply. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's on Prepping 101 all the time.
65 is what mine says. So
I got big guns.
Yeah, well, I'm just a little guy.
I'm just joking.
I'm like, you know,
I'm just going to say this. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Those are
mix a lot, brother.
I haven't heard that since the freaking 90s. Damn.
I sang that last year at karaoke.
My problem is I'm only like 5'4", dude. So I'm a short guy. I got a lot of weight behind me, so 65 pounds is all I can really. You know, if you, by the time you sit there, you know what I mean? You know, and you're like, oh, get out from underneath that damn tree, man. You know,
I don't blame you because
80% let off isn't, you know, you don't hold that all day long. So
I don't blame you. A lot of people drop down now. I'm so comfortable with 70. I can't really tell anymore.
Right. That's like that guy I work with, man. He's running like 85 and some carbon fiber setup that he's got going on. He's like,
tiny pole.
I've been running it.
To be a Hoyt.
I'm sure it's not a Hoyt. It's some weird off-brand. I don't know, man. I'm sure it's not a Hoyt. It's something. It's something not a major brand. It's a small company. I don't know. I'm working with them next Tuesday, so if I get a hold of them on Tuesday, I'll find out what that brand was, because it's 85 pounds and it's not a Hoyt. It was it almost sounded Arabic to me, but you know,
you can take any of them and make the poundage higher. You just got to sand the riser down.
We got the biggest balls of all. Yeah.
AC/DC right there.
Oh God!
No, speaking of them, I got their new album. It's kick ass.
Nice.
I don't like no new music at all.
No metal music at all?
I said no new music.
Oh, okay. New, yeah, I understand that. New is lost.
I'm right there with you.
I don't like new Metallica. I don't like new AC/DC. I don't like nobody. Anything new is not as good as it used to be.
I think it all died with Motorhead when Lemmy passed. It was gone long before, because Metallica went weak with the Black Album. Yeah, it's where they went commercial. They went weak. You know, it was and ZZ Top did it in the '80s when they sang. What was it? Something Boy, Crush Boy, or Love Boy, or I don't know.
The Metallica Black Album was the last one that I bought from Metallica. I couldn't handle it.
I think Metallica went soft because Dimebag Darrell died.
Yeah.
Is what I think.
Could be.
In my opinion, they're all a bunch of fucking sellouts. Money rules everything, you know. Money is
everything.
So that's what brought us down, is the love of money. It destroyed this whole country. It's just destroyed the world.
I can agree with you.
We're paying the price.
Yeah, I found my chainsaw, by the way. It's, you know, nice. It kind of fits.
I can say, though, Dimebag Darrell never sold out. He got shot on a stage in a small bar.
Yep.
Go ahead, Zach.
Go ahead, buddy.
JJ, Sunday night works for me if that works better for you. It doesn't matter to me because you're my best friend and I can work around your crazy schedule. Just text me when you can.
Okay, I will. How late is your dad usually up? I know you're up all hours of the night, but how late is your dad up? All hours of the night, writing shit that's gonna make me cry.
No, that shit ain't even funny, Zach. That was deep, brother. He almost made me cry.
Man, I tell you what, the first time he did that when my one channel got taken down, he had me bawling. And it like made me cry every time for like the first time I heard it after. And it's kind of almost makes me cry. But
Yeah.
no.
Zach has that aura that
Get that aura.
Say more.
Yeah.
I need not say more.
Hey, Nick, if you're listening and you can hear me, it is supposed to take you to another site. It's called StreamYard, and just click allow access to the microphone and camera, and it'll let you in. There's no downloading shit.
No.
Totally simple.
No downloads at all. You just click on the link and allow the shit, and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's gonna take you to StreamYard's website. Jesus, apparently I got makeup all over me.
It opens up a new tab for me. So if I don't know who you got going on, but you got to either close out the other tab that you were watching on or mute it, one or the other.
Right. Exactly.
Otherwise, it'll drive you crazy.
Go ahead, Zach.
My dad goes to bed between 8 and 9.
Okay, so maybe I'll give you a call in the morning then. Well, I'll call you probably tonight anyway, but that way we can discuss details with your dad tomorrow morning, if that's better.
Zach said you can call him any damn time.
Sure.
I like Carly Cat's comment. I have nothing to whip out but a knife with a deer foot in storage. I've got one out, so it's a dinosaur. But I got one. Yep. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff I can whip out, but
yeah, I got a lot of knives I can whip out.
Yeah.
I just thought of something. I got court on July 1st, when we got to do it over camera. I should probably turn my flag the right way before I sue my former employer for not paying me.
I don't know about that. I think you should hold your guns, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Steve. I think that's the way it's. Yeah. I don't know. That's just me. I think.
No, because it's a liberal judge where I live. It always is.
Of course.
Well,
I was asked to run for city council here, but I'm a Republican, so that ain't happening. I don't know. I better do it though, just to mess with the Democrats.
Do it.
Ruffle
I heard
some
Zach
feathers.
was gonna start trying to get into politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't live out there, but boy, I'd vote for him. Hell yes, I would.
He would
He
kick
could have his
ass
flag
too.
upside down and backwards, and I wouldn't give a shit. I'd still vote for him.
A friend of mine's running for trustee in Youngstown, Ohio. He was running for senator, but the Democrats wouldn't elect him because he's a Republican and a former Marine. But he's running for a trustee now position. So I'm supporting him. I'm going to his events.
Yeah.
That's my guy. I can't find anybody here that I can support. So, but he wants to support me if I run. So maybe I should. I don't know.
I think we need people running in any facet, any area that they can. Really.
Yeah, the only time I'm running is if I put my running shoes on and go out the door.
If I knew more about how things work, maybe I would. But man, No, where I actually live in this ridiculous state, most of us around me are pretty conservative, so I'm fairly comfortable that, I mean, we got a shitty judge, don't get me wrong. All of our judges in Michigan are junk, but
yeah,
really.
I'm a neighbor. I'm in Ohio.
Right. So,
by the way, we don't like each other, supposedly. Ohio State, Michigan, whatever.
It's dividing Congress, That's the way it works.
I'm not a
I mean, I hate you, right, Lenny? That's how it works.
It's
right,
cool.
Steve?
I'm totally over it. I'm totally over it.
I've been over it for so long. There's no difference between states to me. You guys all got red blood. That's all I give a shit about. Like, legitimately.
Yeah, we all break the same color.
If I had some Chinese guy up here on the screen right now, I'd act no differently to him than I would to any of the rest of you guys. Black guy, it doesn't matter. If you want to come up here and talk, you have a platform to talk on. And I'm ready to hear what you have to say.
And I was scheduling an appointment with the doctor's office today, and they asked me my race. I said human.
Yeah. There you go. I did the same thing.
My friend is exactly
what the hell does it matter? What race you are? It's when the hell is that a thing now?
Always, it's always been. It's just been. Now it's like, are you male, female, or other? Some pronoun or something like that.
I'll be honest with you guys.
For fuck's sake.
Oh.
When it says other,
there's two genders. If you want to claim that you feel like you're something else, then that's fine. But your gender that you were born as is still what you need to put down.
Based on biology.
Hey, legit.
Really, I'm honestly. I mean, I don't have I don't care if you think you're a woman or if you think you're a male and you're the opposite of that, what you were born as. Whatever, that's your choice. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. You're gay, I don't care. Whatever, that's fine. It's none of my business. I don't care. The problem is when
I am John Wayne Gacy pansexual.
It's what you are born as. There's two fucking genders in the world. There's a male and there's a female. You were born as one or the other. One or the other. I'm sorry. Born is one or the other.
You're wrong, legit.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't be so passionate.
I don't think you're wrong, but I have something to say. Is I've experienced this because my nephew was going through the transformation or whatever. And a lot of depression comes from that because they are picked on a lot. They are judged. And I can understand that because they're making decisions that are wrong. Bottom line, wrong. But he overdosed on heroin, and then his second cousin, overdosed a few months later, because it's just... These kids are being fed this stuff by the media. I mean, they got transvestites reading books in libraries to kids.
Yeah.
What?
And it has to do with the indoctrination in the schools too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all good. I mean, we are in the month of June, which is my birth month, but no, it's about being inclusive to rainbow children or something. I don't know.
It's honestly and entirely not. The problem I got with all of this is here. Look, I'll put it down on the line for you. My youngest daughter has fallen prey into this whole nonsensical fucking world of idiots. She doesn't even know what the hell she is anymore. It legitimately has no idea if she's a guy or if she's a girl or if she's a transvestite or if she's gay or nothing. She has no clue. And she tried to commit suicide probably almost a year ago to date, and maybe it was a year and a half ago to date.
Oh.
And you know, the problem is they're all pushing that shit to our kids. And
Right.
now, what the hell?
And then they find out that they don't belong, they don't fit in, and then it's awkward and difficult, and they don't know how to deal with it because they haven't learned how to have real emotions and deal with pain in their lives.
Yeah, separate and divide is all that they've got an agenda for. And you know, my youngest daughter, she's 19 this year, right? And I don't know, man. I think you really need to make your kids drink out of garden hoses.
Looks like
while I was still married, all my kids drank out of garden hoses. And as a matter of fact, I was a kid.
They're actually doing both. They're telling them they're telling them they can be whatever they want to be, so long as they hate themselves if they're white.
Yeah,
oh, there you go. There you go. So long as they hate themselves. There was a kid that actually tried to commit suicide because they were white. You heard about that, right? Yeah. I mean, everybody is up on the news of, well, the real news anyway. Screw the real news outlets or the fake news outlets.
There are 3 states.
What are we defining as the real news?
There are 3 states that have changed their laws. Florida, Texas, and Tennessee all have to stop with the critical race theory in the schools.
They'll just rename it.
Good.
I don't know.
Program. It's been.
I don't know what other states will follow. But
we had social responsibility training. Like,
fuck that.
Just put a new name
Fuck
on
that
it.
shit.
I was a teaching major in college, and I was told I would never teach because I'm not a liberal Democrat idiot.
Yep.
I'm a free thinker.
That sounds pretty typical right there.
Yeah, but I have $100,000 in student loans, so I can't have a job.
And probably an IQ of 130 or so. You know,
140.
But who gives a shit about any of that, right? I mean, really, let's be honest, right?
Yeah. No, I work at a staffing firm now. I find people jobs that make a lot more money than me.
Yeah, well, I don't make shit where I work. 9 years I've been there, and I still am poverty level. So, you know, whatever. I guess that's something about my own character. I should step up for myself, but the area I live in, man, there ain't a whole lot of opportunities. You know, but I like the area I live in.
Always opportunities. You just got to look for them, and you can always do your own thing. I've done that many times.
Yeah, I could
always. What's up, Zach? Zach does his own thing. I think he designs websites or something.
Yeah, what is it you do, Zach? That's an interesting.
Brings all the girls to the yard.
Well, ZW Designs. ZW Designs is Zach designs something, I'm guessing. Maybe he designs these conversations.
That's a power outage in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about Australia? I guess like half of their power grid is down.
Or is that a second one?
What about Australia, Kay?
I guess half of their power grid is down.
Yeah, their banks also be going down last night. That was going on early this morning about 2 o'clock. That started about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard.
Oh, did it?
2 or 3
by the
hours
way,
ago,
see that guy over there? Everybody see that guy over there? What's up, Zach?
By the way,
what's up, buddy?
Was not half man, half horse. He was half man, half goat.
Oh shit! Zach got something to say, guys.
I build websites, logos, and apps.
Websites, logos, and apps.
Nice.
Nice. You know,
and goats and horses. They both have hooves.
Yeah.
Zach is really good.
But thank you, Patriot.
That's an
Zach is really good.
Stellar position for Zach to be doing. Dude, that
He's
kid,
really good at it. He designed my logos for me.
Nice. I owned a web hosting and design company back in the alts, 2003, 2004, 2005, something like that. I was Mr. Web Pro. It's John Baystow's body and
there you go.
And Dave, that late night show guy, Dave Letterman's face on John Baystow's body. That was my logo.
Really? Damn.
I didn't draw it. I got somebody on Fiverr to do it.
I keep trying to get Zach to do a collab with me, but I just can't talk him into it yet.
A what app?
maybe someday.
A collaboration.
The deal is Zach. That's a perfect job.
Collab.
His mind is brilliant, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. His mind is brilliant. You know, his body might not function as the rest of us have function, but his mind is fucking brilliant. That's exactly the right job for him. Something in tech that he can exploit. Absolutely. It's a great kudos to you, Zach. You're the man for that shit.
I got a website that needs design, Zach. I don't know. It's going to be kind of difficult. I mean, it needs to have landing pages for people that join it, so that they can share it with people, and needs to be able to share income because they're going to be paying to join and stuff like that. I don't know if is that something you can do?
Aren't you taking that course right now too, Zach, for the payment processing and shit?
Yeah,
awesome.
That's looking like something you might be able to do.
You said that it's accepting payments. He's actually working on that course.
Cool.
Is it just me, or is Kay like fucking really quiet?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to organize this crap in here. I'm so sick of staring at all the shit.
Are you in the bathroom, Kay?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, I'm organizing makeup.
I just came from the bathroom. I didn't think you guys wanted to go with me.
What a great segue.
Thank you for not taking us.
Shit house for you.
Thank you for not
People
taking
always
us.
told me I should be a
Some
comedian.
of my house that I've lived in.
Is it outside the house? Is it an outhouse, or are you still in the house, outhouse?
I'm in the house. It's a huge room. I'm hiding from the children, really, if you want to know.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was like, good time to go hang out and organize makeup that the children keep getting into. So now I'm putting it in random shit and hopefully getting it up out of the way.
Right.
Kids will be kids, and they'll get into what they need to have their for. I know. It might have been 25 plus years ago I was a kid, but I still remember the forbidden stuff is way up on the top. And boy, I'll tell you what, I'll find a way to get up there. I'm short, but I can climb.
Right. Yeah, they're pretty crafty at how they get up there.
What's up, Zach?
Go ahead, Zach.
I used to for all the door jams. Climb up door jams.
I actually learned how to build Uber, Instagram, Twitter apps.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Excuse me, sir.
See, I'm looking at a gaming site where you pay a monthly subscription, and then when people join, you get a percentage of what they pay. I want to kind of make a lot of millionaires. Then we can all buy AR-15s and ammo.
Hell yeah.
Because shit's so expensive right now.
Good luck with the ammo.
What kind of gaming are you into? I mean, Steve.
Well, I want to start with basic gaming like Java games and like being able to play the old stuff from Atari and from those other gaming things. But but then once I have enough subscribers, I'll have enough money to do research and design to make more complex games. And then once I have even more subscribers, I'll have enough to put a console in everybody's home to replace those things that don't pay you that you pay for. Mine will be paying you to play games in your home, and of course I want to put my own radio station on it as well as part of a place you can hang out on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm a media guy.
Actually,
keep us updated though, man, because as my stupid YouTube says, I'm a gamer. So, I like racing games. I don't know. I don't really play a lot of first-person shooters or.
When you get to the point, you need a photographer
but them old
for
Atari games, man.
let me know.
If I still had my old Atari, oh yeah.
You got something, Zach?
Go ahead, buddy.
Got something to say, Zach? Go ahead.
Well, in 2017, I learned how to build Flappy Bird.
You can build Flappy Bird?
Flappy Bird.
Wow.
What is Flappy
sick,
Bird?
That
you don't know what Flappy Bird is?
And it's Flappy Bird. I guess it would be this way for my screen. But
I played.
It would Flappy Bird.
Just look like a Flappy Bird.
Android.
See me around that.
Easter egg.
I designed a game similar to Pac-Man in 1982 on a TI-99 4A. Thank you. I'm number one again. Twice. Number one twice.
Yeah, it's handy.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome.
Got a double there, Steve.
Yeah. Gotta love it. USDA approved.
Zach flipped me off. I had to flip him back off. That's just
how it was. You guys weren't flipping me off.
Even on, though, bro.
Oh, it was for about 2 seconds. You just missed it.
Yeah, I saw it. It was a finger.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ring finger.
I suppose I should probably do the same.
It was that finger right there.
Because I don't play enough to be the very best.
They can't handle who I am, then they don't need to be looking.
Right?
That's right. I'm not the most beautiful person in the world, and I don't give a shit if I am or not. You either like me for who I am and how I feel and my values, or you don't, and you can go to hell if you don't.
Yeah, I know you're
I
not
don't give
the
a
most
shit
beautiful
either.
person in the world.
There you go. See what I'm talking about, Patriot? You know.
Yeah. We're all unique in God's image. That's all that matters.
If you don't like my food or values, you got to go.
Your food?
Good night, Carl.
Yeah, because I cook. They either got to like my food or values, or they got to go. I'm a good cook, damn it.
I was thinking about, like, maybe you grew your food and somebody didn't like what you grew. I'm like,
no, I got too many animals around here to have a garden.
Oh, bullshit, man. There's a such thing as a 8-foot fence, you know.
I don't have one. I just moved 7 tons of gravel and I'm freaking tired still. And that was 2 weeks ago.
I hear you. I hear you. We put up a 6-foot fence out behind the house here, and that I'm not gonna lie, that was rough, man. 6 foot is, you're talking about 300 feet. That's a hard setup to run. So,
I know. I've done privacy fence and dug the hole by hand with the postal digger, and you got to dig those holes 8 feet apart and 40 inches deep, and for life.
Listen, I was a fence installer for 14 years.
Oh, you did it.
You chain link?
I was running a company. I did everything, every kind of fence there is. I used to build it. I used to run the CNC machines to make the plastic fence. I ran 3 crews at a time. I did that for 14 years.
Nice.
My dad used to sell fence at Montgomery Ward, and that's where he met Arnold Schwarzenegger in the elevator, actually. And yeah, my brother and I came up with a concept of elevator fighting one time when we were in an elevator, and we started fighting. And I thought it'd be interesting because if you win the fight, you go to the next floor. I think that would be a great concept for a fighting show. It's like,
there you go.
Ding, ding.
Yeah.
And I like it because where are you going to go in an elevator? Nowhere.
I should really bring up. Oh, damn.
Hey, Zach.
I should really bring up the chat. What's going on?
Did you?
What the hell?
Did you ask what I told you to earlier from Kay?
What's that?
That stuff you're talking about from Facebook.
Oh.
Uh-oh, did I miss something?
It was last week, or not last, the other day, whenever we were getting ready to go up, you said something about Facebook. I don't remember exactly what it was.
About the weird creeper?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's like close by. It's freaking weird. That's that Sharpie guy. Remember when Zach and I were doing the podcast, and I had went up there and actually saw him? That Sharpie guy had messaged me and was like, "Oh, it's a damn shame what you're doing. I know what you're doing using that boy or whatever." And I fired off back at him and let him know absolutely fucking not. And he was more butthurt, I think, from the previous messages of me ignoring him when he was hitting on me. But now it's weird because I think he figured out which vehicle I drive. And I've gotten a lot of really fucking weird messages lately. Like, I'll be sitting in a parking lot. I mean, you guys know I've had a rough go with my.
Yeah.
Your ex, we all, yeah. But anybody who knows you knows.
Yeah. So I was spending a lot of evenings in parking lots in my car, and I started getting random messages. Like, some guy sent me a video. It was actually like a Korn song, and then he sent me a Marilyn Manson song, and it was like about like the video is fucked up. That's all I gotta say. And it just made me feel
Manson's fucked up shit anyway.
Yeah.
But this way, there's a lot of fucked up people in this world.
Yeah. No,
So I started
fuck
making
you like an animal and weird shit like that. Yeah.
I sing that song too.
I'm orange. So you're a fucking dumb motherfucker if you walk up on me.
I don't know if that's what I was thinking about or not. It seemed like there was something on YoReSpot or YoReTube, something you said he posted that we need to go look at.
Okay, Brandon, the owner of YoReSpot, got a hold of some documents about Facebook's connection with the child and human trafficking industry. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that
Yeah.
I mean,
really?
Yeah, so actually, I can hang up real quick and I can call Brandon and see if he wants to get up here and talk about it.
Mark Zuckerberg does look like a lizard person, so I could believe that he's a pedophile.
I would like to hear what he's got to say.
He's on Epstein's log.
He's a sleaze
He's on
stack.
Epstein more than once.
I'm just gonna message him the StreamYard link and tell him to come over here.
Zach will have to mute everybody else, though.
I'm going to try not to get all pissed off about all that tonight.
Because I want to hear what
Do
that
my
dude's got
best.
to say.
Yeah, that shit sends me right into a fucking rage.
Absolutely.
Don't you worry, Kay. If somebody ever did anything to you, I would hunt them fucking down, and I don't even want to go into that.
You're gonna read them a nice little bedtime story, and then take the shopping carts back to the store. You know, that's what you do. Read them a bedtime story and take the shopping carts back to the store.
I'm a long way away from where Kay and Zach are, but I hold the same values Carl's talking about. Sons of bitches start messing with my friends, and that's the way it goes.
I know I got anger issues.
I'm
trying to stay in that love vibration, as Michael Jaco likes to say.
I do the best I can every day. Every fucking day is a battle against my own. I just every day. Every day you have to fight yourself and hold yourself back. Every day. Every single day. You gotta I don't know. It's a battle. Every day it's a battle.
I'm gonna be changing my name.
What are you gonna change your name to?
One of my websites, one of my brands, logos. I'm gonna be changing my name. You'll recognize me. It'll be this face.
I got you. I thought you was legitimately gonna change your name legally to something other.
I like my name. It's a good name. It's mine.
I like my name too.
There you go. But this let me kill nicer. Somebody might think I'm out there killing people. But I'm gonna do it nicer. Come on.
My real name is different from what I do, so sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. Mike A just read his comment. Anyway, Robert Plant was Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's you.
That's pretty cool.
What are we talking about Led Zeppelin for? I don't know.
We try to keep up with the chat and answer people in the chat room, or keep them in the conversation and keep them involved. But when they post something that Zach says, Zach will pull it up so we can comment on it.
Yeah, and it was Mike A, and I'm trying to find it again in the chat, but it's kind of moving. There it is. Little Robert Plant from Pink Floyd told Zuckerberg to fuck off, you little prick.
He did. I remember that.
Robert Plant wasn't in Pink Floyd.
Right.
He was in Zeppelin.
Yeah. So there's the lull. Great one, Mike A.
Who the fuck was that guy?
David Gilmour.
They wanted to use another brick in the wall for their Twitter or something or another, and I can't remember the guy's name now. It just fucking sailed right away from me.
Gilmour,
yeah.
Robert Plant?
David Gilmour, yeah.
He's like, fuck that guy, I ain't doing it, blah, blah, and this is... he was definitely he blasted right out and he's not even a patriotic dude, and he's like, yeah, this ain't gonna happen. You know, I don't even think he's from here, but he said no. Basically, he said, no, we're not gonna let Twitter use the song as whatever the hell Twitter wanted to use the song. And I'm sure it was Twitter. It was another brick in the wall, and which is a Pink Floyd song, not a Zeppelin song, but yeah, it, you know, more power to the guy, dude. That's exactly what I want to hear from people who are. That's a person who has power within a culture of people. You know what I mean? It's like talking to, you know, my culture is Metallica, you know, pre-1995, probably, I'll say.
Priest.
Yeah, Priest, Nirvana, before the guy committed suicide or whatever. You're talking.
I don't know
before
about
1995 is a good representation of. I was 15 then, but who cares?
I'm pretty sure Courtney Hull is friends with Hillary Clinton.
And that's insane.
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love, you mean?
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. She joined a band called Hull.
Yeah, man, you know, it's.
But she put a hole in his head.
Put a hole in her own head. Here, I'll give you the revolver with
slip.
one shot in it. you just, all you gotta do is try it out, you know. I'll make sure it's good to go. And it ain't gonna be no 22 Magnum or nothing. It'll be a
Cobain.
Be a pork asshole. Like,
you can't reach the trigger. Like and the amount of drugs that were in his body, he couldn't do anything anyways. He was given enough drugs to overdose, and somebody pulled a trigger and blew his head off.
Yeah,
as Kurt Cobain. I remember because I sang that one song, but I sang it as who's the guy that does the comedy stuff with the oh gosh, Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, there you go.
It smells like Teen Spirit, and you know where you garble nobble Zouth with all those marbles in your mouth. But I sang it on stage with, you know, the hair and the shirt and stuff, and at a karaoke contest in front of Tim Owens from Judas Priest, and he took selfies on my phone recording me.
Wow.
Did he really? Damn.
Yeah, I can post his pic, but I have to find my phone.
There's a lot of pop culture. I would call Nirvana a pop culture band. But Kurt Cobain, that's one of them stories that people have. They have the wrong information on. They really honestly do.
Not to discredit anybody's deal with Kurt Cobain or anything, but as a former addict, I know that I could handle a lot of shit and not die. And I'm serious. I mean, a lot. And I still functioned and made it home, you know.
Yeah. It's insane what we can actually put our bodies through with stuff that's either naturally or synthetically created, and still be able to deal with regular cognitive functions. It's nuts. It really is. And you know, I struggled for years with alcoholism, and you get just stupid. There's stuff you don't even remember. How the hell could you not remember what you did last night? You know, that's the concept of that is beyond most people's recognition. How do you not remember what you did last night? Well, it's easy. It's the stuff that you drank is you got fucked up. That's all there's to it. You got fucked up. And I remember I woke up on the steps one night. I lived in I owned a 2-story house, and everybody was gone for the weekend. My ex-wife, she was my wife at the time, but my ex-wife had went downstate, and I was all alone, and I went and visited a friend. And I remember that I had gone to see him at a pretty reasonable hour, probably 6 o'clock or something like that. And I remember hanging out, and he had a new cat, and he was proud of the cat. And I don't remember much more after that, except for that I woke up on my own staircase heading up to the second level of my house, about halfway up. There was something in my hand. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was, but there was something in my hand, and I woke up and I'm like, where the hell am I? I didn't even know where the hell I was. I couldn't remember where I actually lived at. And it was my own house. I lived on 10 acres of land in a 2-story house, 2,250 square foot, and I could not figure out where the hell I was. I'm like, oh. And I went to get up, and I fell down the goddamn stairs, and then I woke up a couple hours later, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I just went through a time warp. And then everything started coming back to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I went off to Haas's house last night, and well, how did I even get home? And I'm like, oh, I remember waking up on the stairs. But that's the last thing I remember, is waking up on the stairs. And
good evening, Ricky.
Yeah.
Whatever chemical does that to you, I have no idea. But that right there was my scare point in my real awakening to the fact that is not what you want to do. I can still see people going out and having a good time, having a couple beers. I'd like to do that myself, but I know I can't, and that's fine. Every time I go out and do a roof with the guy I roof with, they all have a few beers afterwards, and the guy goes out of his way to have a few Powerades left over for me after the roof is done, so that I got something to drink with the guys. And that's just, I don't know. It's a stand-up kind of thing to do, but former addictions are man, they play hell on you. They really do. I mean, I still think about it every now and then, but not to the point where I used to. I used to just think, fuck it, I want to drink all the time, and I don't think like that anymore. Oh, you got something to say, Zach? Let's roll it, buddy.
I have only met one famous person, Josh Blue. He won Last Comic Standing in 2006. He has cerebral palsy like me, and in the middle of his second show, him and I played a game where we could see who could keep their fucked up hand open longer.
Nice.
Sweet, man.
That's really cool.
That is cool. That is really cool.
Is that on YouTube, Zach? Post a link in the description.
For my phone, so I can.
When I was a limo driver, I once was able to be driving for George Thorogood.
Wow, that's pretty fucking styling right there.
Oh, it's pretty bad to the bone.
That's right.
That must have been pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I told him that I sang some of his songs at karaoke. He's like, songs? It's like, George, you got like 11 albums. Own up. And then he got lost in the elevator trying to find his penthouse suite. But I showed him, where to go. So
I can imagine.
It was awesome.
I saw
Chris Christopherson that night. He was a little drunk, but I saw him. He had a blonde and a bottle of something yellow.
I saw George play in a bar up in New Hampshire.
Nice.
So I didn't actually meet him, but I was in it was a small bar, and he just got up and started playing this dude's guitar. He was just there to have some food and stuff, and he just got up and started played a couple songs and thanked everybody, and then got down. He seemed like a nice guy.
Oh,
but he was loaded though. He was drunk off his ass.
Hey,
just like Kay's family is musical. That's fantastic. Yeah. Kay's percussion, but yeah, well, I remember.
The rest of my family is very musically talented.
Your sister is really good. I will have to tell you.
I don't even play the drums anymore. I gave up on all that.
You gave up on all that, huh? Well, I guess everybody's got their thing. I did watch your sister channel. You posted a link to it.
She kills it. Well, my husband.
Oh no.
Well, awkwardness. You like eye contact.
Oh, here's Brandon. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I got 2% left. It's 107 degrees in my freaking camper at the moment. I'm dripping sweat.
Damn.
Yep.
Oh, Brandon from YoReSpot, the founder. Nice.
Yeah.
Glad to have you here, man.
Well, I got a message probably about 2 hours ago, but I was driving around in my bed, relaxing. I couldn't hear anything, so here I am now. She said that you guys or the listeners might be interested in getting hold of that document from the Institute of Sex Trafficking, which we have on YoReSpot. I got directly from Victor, who is the guy that actually did the report. So it's not a news article; it's the actual report that makes Facebook. Like, when I even went live, you know how Facebook does their this is incorrect because it's only partially true. I actually have not had them flag my video exposing them for child sex trafficking as being partially true, because I've only repeated what Victor said, which has gone out to all the major news feeds, and they haven't flagged anything yet.
Wow.
Yeah, no, surprisingly, YouTube hasn't taken it down either. I mean, this is a fact. It's awesome. I love it.
I would definitely.
Posting a YoReSpot link. I'm spamming and deceptive.
I would definitely like to get a hold of that. And thank you, Kay.
You can download it right from YoReSpot. I mean, literally, if you have an account, just go on the desktop and go over to Documents. It's like the 6th document, and I made it to where you can download it and you can email it to friends if you need to. But you can download it yourself. I mean, it's not a news article. It's a actual chart with, and these are only the victims that have been questioned, that will, it's not even the ones that are still out there that haven't been found yet. 62%, sorry, or 3, it might be 63% of all child sex trafficking is Facebook is the tool for it. That's huge. That's over half.
I kind of figured that they had something to do with it, but I mean,
yeah, and they're not even trying to stop it. That's the problem, because if you go to Facebook right now and you type in YoReTube.net, which is our other site, it's a YouTube alternative. If you type that in, just start typing it in and then give it a hit space after you type in YouTube YoReTube.net.
It's before YoRe, right?
Yeah, YoRe YoReTube.net. Before you can even hit post, Facebook has flagged it. You can't hit post. So if they can stop me from even hitting post, because they've already scanned what I'm typing before I say it, why the hell can't they stop selling children online? No, someone's got their phone open. Yeah, no, do it. What happens? What happens when you're on Facebook and you type in YoReTube.net? No, I mean, make a post on Facebook. Try to make a post.
All right.
And show the world.
I can post the links.
I'll show.
And I'm sharing a cheat sheet with everybody that wants to share the links on Facebook.
All right. So what's on your mind?
I can't. I'm banned. So.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, type it right there.
I've got
YoReTube,
but I haven't got YoReSpot yet.
.net.
.net.
Yeah.
You can't use this URL. It goes against community standards on spam. So that means you need mustard, because Colonel Mustard did it in the library with a freaking crescent wrench.
So question, if they can block it, literally if you're on a desktop and you type it in and you're going to hit you're going to type something after it, you type in YoReTube.net and you're like, hey, everybody join me here. Before you can even hit the post button, that's what it says. They're blocking it before it can even.
That's exactly what it just showed me. Even on
why can't they stop the sex trafficking?
Yeah,
because that's allowed.
No, because they're losing money.
It's too profitable.
Oh yeah, you can imagine what a child sells for and what somebody would get to keep their mouth shut.
I gotta get my hands on those documents.
I cannot believe that they even show that it's YoReTube.net that is being.
No, we done pissed them off.
Yeah, I think I posted the link a couple too many times. So, but now I do have, and I just sent it to Zach too. I figured out a way to post the links places that don't want the link posted. I have an entire cheat sheet. So you can do it by just showing, I made QR codes that will take you to the site. So people can see.
Very smart.
So you just show it on the screen.
That's actually brilliant. I didn't even think of that myself, and that's what I do for a living.
You know what I did? I spaced YoReTube, space dot, the word dot, and then space net, and boom.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Here,
that's not a clickable link, though.
You know what? People that can't, figure it out don't belong.
Understand.
Well, yeah, I mean, they used to do it on Craigslist back in the day when you couldn't enter a phone number. You could just type in 641 and then spell out 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't realize that YoReTube was banned on Facebook already.
Oh yeah, no, we've already done that. So.
Wow.
They don't ban me for posting Project Veritas videos.
No, no, because see, on YoReTube, we actually, we're calling them out, and I mean, these are facts. This is what's actually going on, and they can't sit there and say that this has been fact checked because, well, they can't do that because it's a federal document. So what they've done is they banned the ability to share the site completely, which stops users from seeing what they're really about.
I want to thank you for coming on here and sharing that with us, because I really wanted that.
I definitely wanted those. Yeah. Tell us why I go on your spot. Damn it.
Zach, I am going to bed, brother. I'll get up with you tomorrow sometime, Zach. And good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, good night, Steve. Take it easy, man.
Your spot. Here it is. Ah.
See if I can still pull it up on Chrome. Idiot ass.
Come on, you damn. Damn it, computer, hurry up. Damn it!
Why?
Oh, I get 3 requests.
Okay, now these are shortened links. This next set that I'm going to post, these are shortened, so Facebook copies yet. Okay.
Right.
I just used a shortener, link shortener.
What, like Bit.ly or whatever?
Right.
No, actually, I use Cryptotab because I use that browser to try to mine for.
Are you serious?
They have a.
Oh, sorry, I have a good idea spot. Oh my God.
Well, Google has lowered our clicks. I don't know if you guys know that, but our advertising. So we've been working with another company to get actual normal users over here to actually advertise their home businesses. And so we can finally tell Google to kick rocks and be self-sustainable instead of depending on them to pay server costs and et cetera, et cetera. So then we'll be completely independent from absolutely anything big tech related, which will make me very, very happy. And I actually have a call here with a guy that's in California in about 5 minutes who is wanting to be a very large advertiser who owns a car dealership, which is really cool. So hopefully I can get him to do this. But I got a message saying that I should join on here and at least tell them where they can get the documents. So you can get that from YoReSpot once you log in. Literally, there's like 3 little buttons right there that right after you see like pages and members and groups and et cetera. There's 3 buttons at the end. You click it. It'll say documents. I think it's the 6th document now. It might be the 7th, depending on if anybody else has uploaded documents. And right from there, I made it to where everybody can just download it, read it for yourself. You can screenshot it. You can share it to Facebook. And they have not popped up a fact check about it yet for anyone that's actually done that because that's the federal government. So
yeah.
Forum. I got forum, Mark. I got
Google
forum.
has decided that I don't have a
marketplace and affiliate.
So.
Is it on the forum?
Documents. Document.
Oh, that's weird. I always see 3 things there.
Yeah, are you on mobile?
No, I'm on my desktop.
Okay, so from right across, you don't see documents anywhere there?
So,
yeah.
What's that called?
Yeah, you talk about members, games, pages, and after that, there's 3 little dots, right?
So
yeah, I think it's after the 3 dots. You might see it before the 3 dots, but it'll say documents.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Got it.
But I can't click on it.
What's it say?
Oh, now I can. It was the page was loading.
Okay.
I am playing games on Facebook and streaming
with Facebook. Is that
there you
it?
go. Yep. If you look down on it, there'll be a download right after you see the photo.
I keep seeing spices and herbs, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, somebody put up a bunch of recipes. I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Consistent versus national. The great IRS hoax.
I'm trying to ask a question.
So, if I want to get on this YoReTube, can I download that from the App Store?
No, they have denied us for being in the stores completely.
Okay.
But if you want an app, we do have an app for it for Android only.
Oh no, I have an iPhone. I just got a new phone.
Yes, Apple will not let us do it.
That's why I'm able to be up here because remember Kay, when I tried to be up before and you couldn't get any sound or anything. But I got a new iPhone, so I'm able to get up here now. I don't know anything about computers at all. So
great IRS
I've
hoax.
never
I'll
owned
be
a computer.
reading that.
I've never been on Facebook.
Dr. Fauci got documents on him.
Never been on Twitter.
Yeah, unfortunately, Apple is way more restrictive. So you can't even make an app without them approving it. With Google, you actually can. They give you more rights than Apple does. I can create an app and keep it in debugging mode, and I can share it to basically anybody I want to with an Android device, and I can install it.
Right.
Sister, you want me to go get your...
Okay, so that's the screen that you start off with in your spot, but you said the 3 dots is what you need to go to.
I have a lot of things across the top because I'm obviously the administrator. Yours may not be in the 3 dots. It may say documents before you get to the 3 dots.
Yeah, it's between fundraising and live videos. You'll see it right in the middle there.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Carl,
and that's actually from the government. I mean, that's a government
on the internet
thing. So
nice.
So Carl, I'll send you the links, and you can still sign up using your mobile internet. It's just not as user friendly as the app.
I can't hear you. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Sorry, my microphone is not covered. So I can send you the links. You can still use them on your mobile internet.
Okay.
It's just not as user friendly as the apps.
We'll get you set up, Carl.
yeah, definitely, because we're not going to restrict you. I don't care
links.
what goes up there, but
maybe I'll try calling you tomorrow, Kay.
Okay.
And
by the way, Brandon, Carl is the veteran.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. We'll figure it out.
oh well, hey, thank you for your services, man.
Well, it was my pleasure.
You have no idea what we are about to unleash for the homeless veterans. We got a huge plan, and we're about completely funded to do it. So we are really close. Yes.
I'm about to be kicked out of the place I'm living, so I'm looking for a place to go, and I'm trying to go back to work.
We're in the midst of actually buying a chunk of land and putting tiny homes on it and giving it, not letting them stay there, giving them a home with a mailbox and everything. It's yours.
Listen, I would be able to build the houses. I've been looking for a job for years now, and I can't even find work around here. I've been held back from doing everything. I have a driver's license. I have no criminal record whatsoever. I can build anything you want. I used to do concrete foundations. I framed houses. I grew up as a carpenter. I was a fence installer for 14 years. I can do it all when it comes to construction, but I can't.
Well, that's very cool.
Job.
What I would do is
I've been trying to, and
during this project,
I'm in this shit ass housing out here, and I'm looking for a place to go.
What we will do is if you are on, I don't know if you're a member of YoReSpot or not, but you definitely need to be, and you need to add Jared Barker.
If you got a job and you got a place for me to go work for you, I will come and work for you. And I will figure out a way to get there. I'm in Massachusetts right now, but I'll go any.
Yeah, I can't even find a job, for sakes.
He's doesn't even have an email address. He only uses his phone. He doesn't have a.
Oh, we lost Kay again.
It's okay. Hey, just tell her, because I got to get to this. I got to get to this meeting.
Dropping out.
I have to get to this meeting. let her know. God damn it. Am I still there? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I accidentally clicked a button. I'm missing calls left and right here. Let her know just to reach out to me on YoReSpot and definitely join if you can.
I'm back.
And message me, and we'll get something set up. This is a very soon. We're thinking within the next couple months we'll be able to pull this off. So just reach out to me, but I have to take this call. So I will talk to you guys later.
I can hear you.
Yes,
Brandon,
just reach out to me
when you have a moment.
All right, Brandon. Have a good afternoon, man.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good one, man.
Thanks for coming in, Brandon.
No problem. Bye.
Thank you, buddy.
Brandon's awesome. And this is what I mean, like, when everybody, like, gets all pissy with me for pushing this site, and they're like, oh, there's been so many, and blah, 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 and they all get shut down. Well, I haven't yet to see any sites where the people fight like this guy does and is personable with everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. He doesn't go down very quick, very easily.
And I got Kay's phone number, so we'll get together.
Uh-oh, I think you're hearing a delay. I think he's getting a delay, guys. Carl, you might need to exit and rejoin.
I don't even know anymore.
We'll get him some help. Don't worry.
He's there in Massachusetts, same as you, conservative patriot.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, see, he's got a delay. I think he's hearing the YouTube feed and not the live StreamYard.
All right.
Usually I check it at work. Yeah, it's just, it just pisses me off that, he serves this country and you don't give him jack shit here. That's fucking horse shit.
So many just like that, too.
Yeah, all over the country. Yeah.
I got enough. Technology pisses me off.
Yes,
tell me about it.
I agree.
Right now, it'll actually take you like 11 months to get a DD-214. That's your separation papers from the military.
Yeah.
It'll take you like 11 months right now to get that, for you. And because I couldn't find mine, I'm paying interest on a $400 discount I could have got had I could have produced my DD-214. It's like they're not there for you. They're not, and the way they treat them in their hospitals is horrible.
Yeah, it's just yeah, supposedly there's 200,000 jobs in the state. I'm like, yeah, where? According to our Rhino governor. Oh, there's 200,000 jobs you can apply for. Yeah, where? Fucking Boston, jackass.
Well, I work at a staffing firm. We've got about 170 jobs I can't fill because people aren't CNC machinists or welders or engineers. They wanted to become psychologists and teachers and push a broom for $17 an hour.
Ain't that a bitch? I'm a CNC machinist. I'm a welder, and I only make $12.50 an hour. How about that? After 9 years at my employment. Huh.
I worked as a janitor at an elementary school for 10 years, and then because of this supposed, they had to eliminate my position so they could hire my full time.
What kind of certifications do you have legit for welding? You 4G, 6G, 2G, 3G, underwater welder? That's the biggest pay.
I'm not underwater. No, I went through. Oh man, I don't even remember now. It's been 20 years.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
It's been 20 years. And when I came up to where I am right now, when I left the big city, there's nothing up here for welding. I ended up getting into roofing, and then oh man, I did stupid stuff. Whatever I could do to get a job. You know, I made pallets, man. I nailed pallets together. But you know, I was certified at one point in time to run stainless at airtight leak down test. I don't remember the certification it was, but that was
like
the shop that I was
for pressure vessels.
Yeah, actually they were argon tanks that I was welding together.
Wouldn't that be 6G? So you have to stay stable as you move around it and keep a steady bead at all angles.
Yes, I had a motorized fixture set up that I was running, and it was everything was foot operated. You had your left foot was doing one thing, your right foot was doing another thing. Your hand and your torch, it was all TIG welding. It wasn't MIG or anything like that. It was all TIG weld. And yeah, I did a lot of stuff like that. But
nice.
That was just that one shop I was at, and I was only making, I don't know, probably $12 an hour at the time where I was working down there. But that, like I said, that was probably 25 years ago. And when I moved up here 22 years ago, I guess. But when I moved up here, there's nothing up here for welding. There's really a very small scale for anything that's skill trades where I live. And you know, I've always been a machine shop rat, I guess is what you'd call it.
Yeah.
Here we can't find people like you here. I literally need you.
Every day.
I need you to be in one of my jobs, and I can't, you know, but you're way out there, you know, you're not going to be like, I don't want to move to Ohio. It's just another rhino governor.
I kind of don't want to run to Ohio. Yeah. But
no, nice place like Youngstown. Yeah. Mafia driven. Yeah.
Sure.
It's a steel town, you know.
What I actually do is I grind carbide inserts. I grind flexible carbide inserts. I can do the top and bottom on them with one machine that is a CNC. I can program the next operation, which would be the inscribed circle, VIC, for the next operation on it. And if there's anything that's really special you can't do on CNC stuff, I can run a regular manual surface grinder and put whatever the hell you want on it, whether it's a radius on some special situation or a chip breaker thing, or if it's just something that you can't do on a CNC machine because it doesn't have the proper number of axis on it, then yeah, I can do that too. But
okay, I need you in Stowe or Cleveland for about $28 an hour.
That'd be fantastic. $28 an hour, Christ! I make $12.50 right now, so that would be more than double my pay grade.
Yeah,
I'd feel like a rich guy. Like legitimately, I would be
too legit to quit.
You know it.
Oh boy,
seriously would feel rich if I was making $28 an hour. And that's standard middle class pay. You know.
Yeah. I feel like I'm being ripped off at 17 an hour because I told my boss he shouldn't have me for less than 25 an hour.
Well,
I'm compromising.
Trying to make $50 like me after being at the same company for 9 years. That sucks.
Well,
sucks
I've been here 3 months.
Well, 3 months is something different than 9 years, but
I got $1 a raise every month.
Well, that's good. I get about a quarter. I get about a quarter every other year, something like that.
I know it sucks. It's horrible. I want to make people wealthy, and I can't.
I wish I could start my own setup going on. I really do. Carbide stainless is the worst stuff to grind. It really is. The dust that shit creates. If you're grinding like steel, then that's fine. Steel, at least, if you breathe that shit in, it'll rust out, and I mean, really, honestly, that's
just iron. I mean, it's an essential vitamin.
A couple of years, I made $1 million fixtures for progressive dies that it's one of them things where it comes down and there's a bunch of clamping stuff. It comes down, and then everything moves forward. It does another operation, a progressive, stamped out kind of situation die. I made a bunch of different of those things. I made these weird little. I don't even know what the hell they were, honestly. Some of the weirdest looking stuff that I've ever seen came out of some of the dies that I made, but whatever the hell they were used for, I don't know. My boss never told me, but from grinding stuff down to using a Bridgeport mill to the whiter EDM machine, even the one that burns it out. I had to run that for a little while. I
need an EDM machine operator. Stop doing this to me.
I'm telling you, man. That's the stuff I do, and
you're in the wrong neighborhood. Zach wants to chime in on this, though.
That's right. I live in the wrong area for this stuff. That's what it boils down to. But I like where I live. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. I'll shut up. Go ahead and say something, man.
Once I get this huge ad project completed, I'm going to be helping others. This is a 5-figure project.
Right.
Damn.
What, man?
He's going all in. Shit.
Slick, brother. I hope it all works out for you, dude. Really, honestly, that's
same here.
Absolutely. But yeah, man, I've always been machine oriented. My parents had a machine shop when I grew up. When I was 8 years old, I was threading pipe plugs. Cast iron pipe plugs on a converted lathe that had a die head on it, and you just run them through. You run, I don't know, 300-400 parts an hour. That's the way it was.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I moved into the wrong area for the type of work that I know how to do. I make as much money in a single day doing a roof as I do all week where my regular job is.
That makes sense. Yeah. You got to work for yourself when you can.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to where my what I do on the side is making me more money than what I do where I'm getting paid. I already offer legal and identity theft protection services. I'm getting my life insurance license so I can sell that and medical insurance, but mostly going to focus on life and then get my websites up and rolling.
Yeah.
Right on.
Sweet, man.
Pay off my car. That would be nice.
I have a small CNC machine of my own, and I have a manual lathe out in the garage. Drill press and all that stuff.
Why aren't you doing something like making those little things that fit on my pistol so that I can put a brace on it, a pistol brace, stuff like that. Or making you could be making like I don't know. I would be making weapons myself, but
I thought about making custom slides, but
Slides.
Yeah, slide, because I can't actually do the rifling in barrels.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tough operation, but for my capabilities. But custom slides, I could do custom slides. It's just a matter of, I don't know, man. I can't compete with most of everybody else for the amount of time that it's going to take and the energy it's going to take, for electricity to be able to put something out on my small CNC that I've got.
Yeah.
And as far as round stuff goes, there's no market for pins or anything like that. Something that's easy on a lathe. It's a manual lathe. It's not a CNC, so I can't do, unless I make special tooling, I can't do regular radiuses real well or stuff like that. My radius thing isn't very accurate, and it's just a small lathe anyway. But I can make V-belt pulleys and stuff like that. I can't. There's no market for the shit that I can do, that I know how to do right off the bat.
Yeah, it just sucks,
Yeah. I tried looking into, there was a couple of times where there was government jobs listed where they wanted something, and they wanted 10,000 of them or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, man, I'll make 10,000 of something, that's fine. But it just, it wouldn't have been, it's not that it wouldn't have been profitable, because everything is profitable, because
doing your piecework,
all it is time and electricity. But it was more the tolerances that everybody wanted. They expected you to hold 5/10 on a lathe, and that you really need CNC stuff to be able to do that. I can hold a thou. I can make bearings. I've made custom bronze, whatever the hell that impregnation stuff is, some kind of oil impregnated bronze. I made my own custom bronze bearings quite a few times.
Impregnation.
Well, I got a little Yamaha GTMX 80 from the 70s, and the bearings for where the Kickstarter is were all screwed up, and you couldn't get those. They were metric, and nothing you could do about it. So I took my time and spun myself out some custom bearings out of something that was American and made them metric, and I made my own goddamn bearings. But there's no market for anything like that. I can't make 5,000 of those and expect them to sell. And it's that's the tough point of trying to. You need to find that niche where people need something.
I know a niche for bearings. It's the 1983 Corvette. They didn't come with muffler bearings.
That's the interesting thing, yeah.
1983 Corvette.
Didn't come with muffler bearings or turn signal fluid.
You shitting me? You gotta be shitting me.
No. And guess how many 1983 Corvettes were made?
Not very many.
One.
Because they're a collector item.
No, only one was made. It was a prototype. There was an 82, an 82 and a half, and an 84 Corvette, but never an 83 was released. There was only a prototype. So it's as loose. Yeah. It's as elusive as the muffler bearing and the turn signal fluid.
That's fantastic.
As well as,
you know what? Here,
liberal brains.
I'll show you real quick.
Liberal brains.
That's as far as it'll go. All right.
Shit, that sucks.
Right over there is my little tiny CNC. You probably can't see it. It's got a bag inside of it right now. Here, I'll do that.
How you do it, brother?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, up here.
I probably shouldn't have an AR-308 mags on top of it, but you know what? Who gives a shit anymore?
Fuck it. All right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could get my camera to go a little bit farther, I would, but I can't. That's it. That's its max. But yeah, that's my little CNC machine there with the AR-308 mags on top of it, if you can tell.
That's awesome.
And my lathe's out in the garage. It's I think it's a like I said, 8 by 24, I think is what it is. 8-inch swing, 24-inch ways.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. But anything else, I don't know, man. I can do anything I want to do. I can make anything I want to make, but there's nothing that nobody really needs.
Yeah.
That niche that, it's tough. It's tough.
I hear you.
I tried a couple of times, and I don't know, man. You just can't find work as a freelance machinist. That's just the way that.
You would think with COVID, you should be able to be like, oh, wait, we don't have enough that come in and they can't wear masks and we can't space them apart. But this guy has tools at his home.
Right. You would think, right? I mean,
you legit, I've not met you yet, brother, but hi, I'm Blaine Price. I am the old guardsman on.
Hey, guardsman on.
It's good to meet y'all.
Looks like it. It's good to meet you too.
Absolutely, man.
Looks like there's lawsuits going on in Georgia right now. Oh, it's really starting to heat up over there, down there.
Well,
Patriots ain't having it.
As I was going to say to legit, dude, there's always somewhere for freelance machinists. It's called being a blacksmith. My dad was a machinist, and when his whole thing where he didn't have a job anymore, when all that fell through, he turned his efforts towards blacksmithing, and he got me into it. That's why I'm saying.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
I want to get into welding and blacksmithing myself, because when things break, if you can tack down a weld and fix it, that's great. And if you can make your own knives and hatchets and spear tips, and pans, in case you want to cook,
Yeah.
kind of good.
So your blacksmithing abilities, what exactly do you have, or I guess the better question would be, is your capabilities on your own, not necessarily just what you have. I'm sure you have your own horn or whatever the hell they call it.
I have my own anvil and my own forge and smithing equipment. But what I do, what my mainstay skill is bladesmithing. I do small and intermediate blades.
Yep.
Like a small blade would be like a bush knife, or a little camping knife or something like that. An intermediate knife would be like a Rambo knife, combat blade.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're not going to fold it like 140 times and get me a nice katana?
I actually can't make long blades anymore. I wish I could.
Oh God, I'd love a nice katana.
I can make a wicked sword, but I haven't done it in a while, and legally speaking, I'm not allowed to, so I don't.
Oh damn.
Holy shit! Legally speaking, you're not allowed to? I didn't know that there was regulations against being able to make swords.
Yeah, making and owning swords, a long blade in California, if you've been convicted of anything or even been accused of anything.
Oh shit! You're in California. Damn.
Yep, I'm in California. Welcome to
Oh,
Congress.
that's
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Wow,
I can legally walk down the street with a samurai sword in the sheath on my hip and a 9mm and a pistol on my hip. Legally walk down the street here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then of course liberals say there's a crazy man with a sword and a gun threatening people, and then 5 cops roll up on me and I'm like, how you doing, officers? And this really happened, by the way, except for the sword. But yeah, I was open carrying and I got rolled up on by 5 cops, and that was about 5-6 months ago.
I got something
That's insane. Michigan is an open carry state as well, and that's where I live, and I've open carried many times, and I walked right into a couple of grocery stores.
Yeah.
Well, local stuff, not big chain stuff, but local places, and nobody says nothing to you.
Well, you got a gun. Who's gonna say something?
Well, because
exactly.
Well, it's because it's mostly conservative up there.
Yeah, but
That's
here,
why.
no, we're
but
conservative.
It's weird because this is now a fucking Democrat state who thinks that everybody needs to die if you're white and you're a male. What the hell, Yeah,
what's up with that shit?
I don't even know. I don't know. Our whole state was taken over by one county voting. One fucking county.
It wasn't one county. It's a bunch of dead people. It was a bunch of thieves and dishonest people.
If you look at the numbers, though, it was that one fucking county. Wayne County is the one that killed us. Detroit, the city of Detroit, I can see it's pretty bad down there. I grew up literally 12 miles from downtown Detroit. I don't live down there anymore.
It's probably pretty vacant by right now.
Yeah.
Probably nobody there.
There's still a lot of people there.
Nobody can get a job.
There's also a lot of violence, and there's also a lot of people that don't claim that they live there. It's nuts. How can you? No, I'm not even gonna get into it. It's crazy. When I went to high school, for example, all right, there were people in my high school where 6 or 7 of them all had the same address. None of them were related. None of them even knew where that house existed.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about any kids when I went to school.
It was the way it was. Omar Johnson's one of them. I can remember that kid to my deathbed. It sounds crazy. I know. I'm not against black people. It is what it is. The kid's name was Omar Johnson. He was from Pontiac, and he did not know where the house that he claimed his address was at all. He couldn't tell you. No clue. Wow. No clue whatsoever where his address was. But 6 other people in the school had that same address. How is that? How explain that to me. How can you have 7 different people who are unrelated claim that they have that address, and it was probably a vacant lot anyway. I never actually went there, but Omar, he's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the hell that house is. I'm like, what? I tried to be friends with the guy is what happened. All right. I'll be honest about it. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll stop by and hang out for a little while. He's like, dude, I don't know where that house is. What? Really? You don't know where that house is. It's the same thing that's happening these days. That Troy is like 5 miles. Well, not really. It was actually like about 1.5 miles if the boundary is what you want to call it. But Troy, the Saudi Arabia kind of style capital of Michigan, was 1.5 miles from where I lived, and that was the boundary line. Center point of it, probably 5 miles.
Is that Islamisburg or something like that, or is that New York?
You might as well call it Islamisburg. You know, they can claim New York has the highest quantity of Islam or whatever now, but I don't know, dude. It's been 15 years since I've been down there, really, and honestly, the last time I went down there was for my grandma's funeral, and that was it, because she lived on Kenilworth, and you know, that was, she was in Pontiac. That was how I knew about what was going on down there, and
wow,
I haven't been down there since, and I have no desire to go down there. I really honestly don't. I'll go insane, you know. Even traffic is terrible, you know. I live in a county, a whole county that has less than 20,000 people in it. The whole fucking county has less than 20,000 people. I love where I live. It's just there's no work here.
You would think there would be.
There's work, but there's not high paid work. There's not, you know, the people that live here, it's all either you got to know somebody to get into where you're at, or like, well, here, for example, I make $12.50 an hour. I've been at my shop for 9 years. I'm getting my kid, I talked to a bunch of people. I'm getting my kid a job in the county below us, a job that she starts out at $14 an hour. She's going to start out making more than me, and she's going to sit at a computer desk and type in numbers.
Yeah, the McDonald's up the road is starting people at $14 an hour.
Yep.
To flip
we
a
were just
burger.
We went on a late
That was
or a
funny.
milkshake.
weekend, and all
That was
throughout
my first. That was my first job.
Every fast food place had a sign in it: help wanted, now hiring. All of the different flavors of we need workers, and starting at it was between 13 and 15 is what every one of the fast food joints said. There's one place that said $15 an hour to start. All the rest of them were either $13 or $14 an hour. Just to start. Who knows what the hell you're doing? You could be cleaning the bathrooms all day long. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
And Amazon's paying, I think, $20 an hour and $1,000 bonus to go work for Satan.
But you have to have the jab in order to go do it.
Oh no, sir! I do not have to have a jab.
If you want to work for Amazon, you have to have a jab.
I have no desire to work for Satan.
Neither do I. So I'm stuck here making $12.50 an hour. I've never stopped working since this whole bullshit started. I've not stopped working. I have always had at least 40 hours of work. 50 hours mostly. I will be honest about it. It's been 50 hours a week steadily since probably 2017. I've been working 5 days a week, 10 hours a day, and that's how it is. You know, only recently I've had a couple of days off here and there because I need them off. You know, it's not that the shop says, "Oh yeah, well you got to take some time off." No, it's like, "Hey guys, you know, I've been here 9 years. I get 3 weeks of vacation time, and I don't want the money payout. I want to actually take time off." And so I've had a couple of days off here and there, but no, that I still have, I don't even know, 95 hours or something like that left of vacation time. I get 3 weeks, so it's 120 hours, and I took time off for deer season, and I had another day off in between there because I was trying to get my license back, which they denied me again because Michigan's a fucking bunch of cocksuckers. But you know, whatever, it's all good.
I don't want to interrupt y'all, but I think Zach has something to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zach. I ain't even paying attention to nothing anymore.
All right, buddy.
You okay, Cass? Yeah. Probably didn't hear that. My dog was coughing.
Well, hey family, I hate to, but this podcast has gone over 3 hours and I need to go do a couple things. I just want you guys to know that you all matter to me and I'll take my last breath fighting for and loving you all. Thank you for being you.
Absolutely.
Always here
for hosting it tonight, man. Yeah, I'm. Every one of us appreciate it. I'm sure.
Thanks, Zach. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna hit the hay as well.
Absolutely, I got to get up in like 4 hours to go to work. So, good night, guys. Take it easy. Good luck, Zach.
Have a good one, Jack.